Hey guys, welcome back to the Bro Shield channel. As you can see, I have the Spitfire MK5 with me today, and this video is requested by a couple people to do a tactical review for, and like BOB and that kind of stuff. So I'll be doing a tactical review for the Spitfire MK5, and I gotta say, this is a pretty decent plane. I don't know if it'd be my favorite, but it's definitely pretty balanced compared to the BF-109G. It just depends how you play it. So before we get into what this plane's good at and what it's not good at, let's just take a look at the interior. It has a pretty nice interior. I wouldn't say it's my favorite interior, but it's pretty simplistic. However, I spent like a long time just looking for that compass at the bottom, because that's actually kind of helpful sometimes. It took me a while to see it for some reason, but I was trying to tell him the direction of your base. It's southeast, because a lot of the times the marker won't show for this BOB, so it's kind of a little tough to tell where to go sometimes, but after playing it so many times, you just know where to go. But if you don't know where to go, it's always southeast. Or just go straight off the coast near the dam, you'll find it. So now let's start talking about this plane a bit. You'll find that this plane is probably going to be the best turner out of all the BOB planes, and you'll also know that it's also one of the slower planes as well, compared to the BF-109G. You'll have a lot of trouble with energy fighting and stuff like that. It also has terrible altitude effectiveness. If you go anywhere above 4,000 feet, you're gonna suffer some serious speed issues, where the BF-109G would easily take you out. So make sure you fight down at sea level. Even if they do BNZ, you can just use Japanese tactics to defend yourself from that. Like, you could roll or stuff like that. Like, if they're coming down at you, I'd suggest going into what I call a death spiral. It's where you just start circling and making it really hard for them to hit you, and it makes a sharp angle, and then you can just turn right behind them. And now the sweet spot for this plane to turn at is going to be around a little bit above 150, so maybe 250 to 150. If you're going any faster than that, you might experience a little bit delay. However, you'll notice that the BF-109G will turn at around, it takes about 13 seconds to make a complete loop, whereas this plane can do it within 9 if you know what you're doing. If you have your flaps on and you're going at the right speed, you'll notice that you'll turn a lot easier. However, if you're going 150 or 200, you might experience a little stall at the end, which might affect you lining up your shot, so just make sure that you're not going too slow. The stall recovery on this plane is pretty good, however, it can be really annoying sometimes. When you're about to get that shot, you just can't steady the plane. On head-on-heads, it's not the best, I'd say, because of its lack of a good armament. So head-on-heads you just want to be a little careful with. However, if you can land your shots way before that BF-109G can, you'll find yourself in a really good position. You can also equip a 500-pound bomb with this plane, which will definitely weigh it down quite a bit, so I'd suggest you drop that or jettison it before you engage in combat. However, I kind of forget to do that sometimes. However, you'll notice a huge difference when it comes to acceleration. Also, as you can see, I'm trying to energy fight him real quick, where at least he's trying to energy fight me, and because I had a little bit of energy there, I was able to just keep up with him. And this plane has a really low stalling speed, so you will be able to kind of fight in the vertical. However, if they're heavily BNZing you, then you're not going to stand much of a chance with an energy fight. So try to bring them into the turn or some kind of rolling scissors. Also, you could probably get the kill on them if you go into a vertical scissors, which is where you pull up and you just start scissoring like a DNA strand, if that makes any sense, or a chain if you don't know what a DNA strand looks like. Unfortunately, with this plane, you'll notice its lack of ammunition, only with 120 20mm rounds and then about 1,200 mg. So you kind of have to take your time with your shots and line it up perfectly. You'll notice yourself running out of millimeter rounds really fast just because of this lack of ammunition. And that guy decided just to plain out combat log on me, which kind of sucked, because I hate combat logging. I mean, it's kind of really ruins it. I mean, if you don't want to die, just eject. Give the other guy some credit at least. I mean, there's a reason. Okay, let's not get into all that, guys. But anyways, don't combat log. That's the moral of the story and the whole reason I did this video. I'm just joking. This video was requested, so that's why I did it. Looking at the camo of this plane, as from this angle right here, where you can see, it actually matches the field really well. So when you're fighting over grass territory, you'll notice yourself blending in a lot more. And if you're fighting with multiple spits, it'll make the BF-109G have trouble seeing some others, so it might help you in certain cases. Not much in historic. I was gonna play on realistic, but there's no one on the server, so I did historic. But most of you guys play historic anyway, so it'll help you guys out. Now the BF-109G will have the advantage in the ocean due to its darker colors, and the easier way to tell a BF-109G from a Spit, because they both look the same when you get really close to it, like very similar. The BF-109G will be a lot darker, and if you look at the nose, you'll notice the BF-109G has like black. It's like has a blacker nose, like because it's a spiral, where this one doesn't. This one also has white stripes on it, and the tail, you can kind of tell by some of the tails, like the Hurricane. If you're playing with teammates, the Hurricane, you'll notice its tail sticking out more, and you'll also notice that the BF-109G will move a lot faster. So if you just see a fast-moving plane, then you'll know it's a BF-109G. But aside from that, this is a pretty good plane. I really like it. It's a really fun plane to play in. Now let's get straight into tactics. So the BF-109G will be a lot faster than Spit, so you gotta really try to take your time with this, because you don't want to get out energied or anything like that. You gotta really think out your moves. It's a little bit tricky. However, if you are going against one of those hit and run people, it's gonna be really tough for you to land some good hits on them, because they'll just zoom right past you. So you just gotta be very patient and just be really aware. Also, the BF-109G, it's gonna outrun you in like every scenario. So just don't go into some situations that you don't think you need to go into. Like if it's pulling up and just straight up, it's gonna wait for you to stall, because you will stall first. If it's hits you and then it just turns away, don't bother just turning with, like, you can turn around, but just take your time on the turn, because it's not gonna turn fight you. So you don't kill your energy over trying to get some hits off, because you're not gonna land any of those rounds with this thing going that fast. So you just gotta use your judgment. And you'll see right here that he's just going really fast. So I'm like, just come on, fight me, man. I just need to get some footage. Because it's been about like 10 minutes I'm recording, or like 15 minutes, I don't know. It's been quite a while, and I just need footage for this like episode. So he decides to turn around a bit, which gives me a little window here. And this is one of those planes that you just need to take every single shot that you get, because you might never get another shot. And the BF-109G will have a lot of armor, so you just gotta keep on pelting it. And you'll die a lot faster compared to when it shoots you, so that's why on head-on-heads you don't really want to do that too much. Guys, we're lining up the shot. This is it, guys. We're gonna finish him once and for all. Oh, we're taking him out this time, guys. Time to get you back. For all those extra minutes, I thought minutes, of footage I had to collect to show a real dogfight. Well, this is it.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow.
Guys, that was officially the most saddest thing I've ever seen on Wings of Duty. Comment down below your saddest moment. I know I've already asked that before, but times change. I just beat out my old saddest moment. Well, this guy's at least added an extra 30 minutes of recording footage, so I can actually get a real dogfight with this thing to show you how it works. Man, if you guys knew what I went through just to get these videos up, I mean, it's pretty insane. It's not easy. It's not like I just record and slap it together. No, we put time into this. If you, that water bottle flip video, no joke, took at least 5 hours. Like, at least 5 hours. We spent at least 2 hours recording whatever, but that's not what it's about. This is about this dogfight. But anyways, this guy, you know, he's doing his vertical maneuvers. He's trying to use his speed advantage right now, but it seems to be failing him just because this plane is able to outturn him, and also because for some reason he's not doing the hit and run like he used to. I think it's because he doesn't want to ram me again, but I understand. I didn't mean to like change this guy's play style. Like I understood if head on head was his thing. It's just he didn't have to literally go head on head. But anyways, he's trying to outturn the Spitfire, and I'm going in the sweet spot. Well, I'm actually going a little bit above the sweet spot right now. But if you're actually going like 350, you're still fine. As long as you're not going like super fast, you're still outturn the F109. But anyways, he's not going to be able to outturn me for quite a while, especially with my flaps on when I turn that on. And that's just to give an extra bonus. I wouldn't recommend turning your flaps on while you can still just fight him. But anyways, he goes ahead and injects right there like a pro instead of combat logging like he used to. I don't know if he combat logged. I was thinking that maybe he would have respawned or something, but no, he combat logged. But it's okay. That stuff kind of happens. I understand he wants a good pilot profile, but you can just see how happy I am right now. Even though I kind of made him rage quit and everything, I was so still happy. Like, guys, it's you don't know what it's like being rammed so many times. Trying to get at least one good dogfight in this video just to show you how to dogfight with it. So let's just recap this real quick. Basically, it's a turning plane. Fly low altitudes. Don't go like much more above 3,000 feet because then you'll start experiencing some serious acceleration issues. I'd recommend low altitude fighting. I also recommend like go for just turn fighting, basic turn fighting. And when turn fighting fails you, yo-yos are always good. So make sure you do yo-yos. And overshoots are very effective with this plane, so don't forget to overshoot. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. And if you made it this far in the episode, or this video, or tactical review, whatever you guys want to call it, something special is about to happen for you guys, because I'm about to give some event information right now. So if you don't always watch the ending of my videos, make sure you do, because I'll usually do something really cool there. Here I'm just going to give away some information. There will be an event tomorrow at 1 o'clock p.m. I know most of you guys don't have school, so we'll try to do something there for you guys. And for those of you who do have school, sorry about that. I'm just planning on doing something there because I got time. Also, I'll release more information on that on Twitter, so make sure you follow me on Twitter at BrosFilmsYT. I'll give like a lot of information off there, and I'll try to make a video on it in the morning. We'll see if time allows for that. There's also going to be a gold giveaway, which I'm going to do a separate video on. And I have a lot of codes to give away. A lot of them, 7 for 3,000 gold and 1 for 2,500 gold. So I got a lot of codes to give away. And I plan on giving like multiple winners per gold giveaway. So it's going to be pretty awesome. And I'd appreciate if you guys gave this video a thumbs up because I spent a lot of time on it and put a lot of hard work into this. So it'd really help a lot. And if you'd also make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. But anyways, I'm trying to speed this up right here. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. It's the Bros Film channel signing out. Come on, I didn't finish the outro on time. Whatever.